It's a question that has puzzled scientists. Why are some people able to resist coronavirus infection despite prolonged exposure? So researchers at Imperial College of London set out to test a theory that a type of white blood cells called T cells produced by the human body to fight the common cold could offer some protection. Report co-author Professor Ajit Lalvani.
Previous infection with common cold coronaviruses, so these are distantly related cousins of SARS-CoV-2, which causes COVID. So that such endemic common cold causing coronaviruses, that infection with those might induce T cells that would be able to cross-recognize and then attack the SARS-CoV-2 virus. And so that was the theory we set about to test.
The study began in September 2020, before any mass vaccination programs and before most people had been infected with COVID. Scientists tested the blood of 52 people who lived in the same household as someone infected with the SARS-CoV-2 virus that causes COVID. Half of those sampled contracted COVID, while half did not.
And what we found was that those contacts who had pre-existing T cells that were induced by common cold coronavirus but cross-recognize and attack SARS-CoV-2, people with such T cells didn't get infected.
Current vaccines are designed to trigger an immune response that targets the spike proteins on the outside of the coronavirus that are able to mutate and escape immunity.
In contrast, the T cells we discovered that mediate this protection are directed against proteins in the core of the virus, internal proteins, and these proteins are much less changeable. So essentially our findings provide the blueprint for developing a universal T cell inducing vaccine to protect people against current and all future variants of COVID.
An exciting prospect, but development of such a vaccine remains some way off. Meanwhile, the report authors emphasise that no one should rely on a common cold infection to provide immunity against COVID, and say vaccination offers the best protection. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.